that's a good price. Get ready to save.
What's happening, YouTube? Hold up 1 second. We're about to go live.
And General Mills cereal, $1.49 each, limit 6. The Safeway stock up sale. It's just better.
You don't want zero problems with them. You don't want zero problems with them. You don't want zero problems.
Going live. Going live.
You don't want zero problems with them. If one more little trail stop me, it's gonna be some trail.
What's up, everybody? What's happening, everybody? Coaching Beyond with Coach Sagasa, coaching with It Works, and we live and raw, man. Both on YouTube, Periscope, Instagram, and Facebook, man. That's how we do it, man. That's how we get down. So what's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's good? What's up, my brother? Shane the Train, man. I couldn't go to bed late, man. I went to bed late, man. Literally, like, it was all good though, man. I woke up, you know, again, man. My man Shane, man. We harmonized on some stuff last night, did we not? We were on the grind last night, man. Straight up, we were on the grind. Karina, what's up? How are you doing? Shane the Train, the 1% show is the bomb. Let me tell you, I told my man straight up. I said, you know, I'm gonna get on to the proverb here shortly. Just give me 1 second. But I told my man, I said, I can't wait till I get the opportunity to get over to my man's house and we can get in the lab. We can go crazy, man, because that's where it's at, man. I can't wait to get the chalk. And I'm bringing my own chalk, brother. I'm gonna bring the big fat chalk that we play with at recess with, man. I'm gonna bring the fat chalk, and we're gonna go crazy, man. Believe me, I'll find some spots where I can go nuts. You feel me? So, all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the proverb today, man, because it's that time. It's the time for the proverb. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get into it. Today is October 13th, 2016, and you have exactly 2 months to continue to get on that grind. You have 2 months to wake up with determination. You have 2 months to wake up with that ability, the tenacity, the ambition to do something in life, to change your life before you change anybody else's life. You feel me? So here it is right here in chapter 13 of Proverbs, the book of the Proverbs, the book that just confines and wakes you up each and every single morning for me. Okay. So in verse 4, it says, the soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. Did you hear me? One more time. I'm going to read it one more time. Verse 4 says, the soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent is made fat. Hold up. Don't go anywhere. Hold up. Hold up, Periscope. Hold up, YouTube. Hold up, Facebook. Hold up, Instagram. Hold up. I'm going to hit you with the second part because it says, hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is like a tree of life. One more time. I'll give it to you. The hope deferred maketh the heart sick. Heart sick. But when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life. We ain't done. We're growing. We're growing. We're growing. Hold up. Wealth begotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. What is it saying? His man right there, verse 4 says, if you're lazy, if you're procrastinating, if you're dilatory, if the dilatory that you have in your mindset and the dilatory that you have in your heart and in your mind, you go nowhere. And what does it say in verse 11? In verse 7, it says, wealth gained by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor, you work hard. You want something, you got to work hard. Like I told the kids, man, ain't nothing going to happen. Nothing just falls out of the sky. It just doesn't work like that, man. You know, and that's where it comes from. Stop worrying so much about what everybody can offer me and start working, start applying action to your dream and to your vision. And I'm going to get in on something right now. I'm going to get in on something because now that I've given you the proverb, we're about to go on a flight. We're about to take a flight. You feel me? So I'm going to give you something because our school, our middle school, in its existence, okay, has ever written a newspaper. We have our own newspaper, okay? The kids put a newspaper together. And I'm gonna read a little bit to you because I want to share this topic. But guess who's in the newspaper, man? All praise to God first and foremost. All praise to God. But guess who's in the newspaper? Amazing. I was beside myself, man. Yours truly, Coach Sagasta, was in the newspaper, and it talks about my love for the school. It talks about my passion for my family. It talks a little bit about my experience in life in itself. So I was happy to definitely see that. But I'm gonna read something to you real quick, man. Just listen, just hear me out. As you might already know, Mojave Accelerated Learning Center wasn't always here. But what you don't know is how it became the history of Malk in itself. Dr. Vicki Christensen, when she was in 12th grade, she's seen a desire. She's seen something. She realized something. Many students were ready in college at 11th grade. Dr. Vicki Christensen was the director of curriculum at Bullhead Elementary School District. She noticed that there was 51% high school dropouts. Whoa, 51% back then. Can you imagine what it is today? That just blows my mind. But here we go. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. She wanted to make a school where students could make choice about their education. There is still more to learn about Mojave Accelerated Learning Center, but this is where and what gave Dr. Christensen the idea. Now, I told my man Shane the Train last night. I said I had the word came to my mind, idea. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in on some stuff, man. I'm gonna fill you in on some stuff because this is what I'm talking about. Now, this story I'm about to display to you right now, this story took me back to the beginning, to December 31st, 2015. That's how far it took me back. You feel me? It took me back that far. So I'm going to read this story to you. I want you to pay close attention because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to display the message in itself. Okay, so pay attention to me. Remember what I just told you about Mrs. Christensen, Vicki Christensen, the founder of the school, the institute that I'm affiliated with. Okay, she had an idea, and I love that. Now watch. Now check this out. Those who don't know Milio Jones, I'll explain to you who he is right now. Okay, so but hold up. Here we go. Most definitely. Okay, so Mr. Jones was stricken down with, he was paralyzed for many years. Okay, and so one thing that I like I said, man, this story took me back all the way to December 31st, 2015, when I made the promise and the commitment to change my life and change the life of those that are around me. So hear me out. Okay, hear me out. So bad, he was stricken with so bad with a paralysis. He was paralyzed from the neck down that he was bedridden. All his muscles in his body. His physical body was useless, but one of the most important aspects of his life was not that of his brain. The functioning part of the brain was not flat. While laying flat on his bed, Mr. Jones came up with a definite purpose in life. He humbled himself and prayed fervently with the definite, and it was the purpose of that definite purpose that became today one of the messages and most profound companies in the world. His definite purpose was to make pork sausage. Calling his family around him, he told the plan and began directing them to carry out the mission and put his plan into action with nothing to aid except the sound mind of self-confidence within Mr. Jones, spreading the name and reputation of Little Pig Sausage all over the United States and around the world, and accumulated great fortune with that. So I'm gonna give it to you real fast, man. I'm gonna give it to you real fast. Listen closely. It doesn't matter where it absolutely does not matter what you look like on the outside, or of this conformity of this body. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. It doesn't matter if you have no legs. It doesn't matter if you don't have an arm. If you got this functioning, this mechanical brain that just works, I mean, constantly, even when you're sleeping, just constantly going, man. And you apply it to something that's so definite, so great. You have an idea, then go for it. man. One of the things I just, man, I'm just driven. I'm driven so hard each and every single morning when I get up at 2:50, man. When I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm just so driven by the sense of my why. That's just me. I get up and I know exactly my why. And I know my ideas. My ideas are just platinum. You know what I'm saying? They're diamonds. And I display them, man. I give them out. I don't need. I'm not looking for for the monetary system. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the best thing in the world right now. And the best thing in the world for Coach Sagasta, for me, is the relationship that I build with others around me. And as I watch them grow, why? Because I'm following the laws and I'm following the commandments. I'm following what God put me on this earth for, is to spread the commission. Spread the commission. Go into all the world and preach the gospel. Give you the proverb each and every single morning. Be blessed and share my blessings with everybody. That's the fact. So I know the sense. I know what drives me to my why. My family, my faith. But you know what I mean. But I know that when I look at some of the greats, man. When I look at Henry Ford, when I look at Andrew Carnegie, when I look at all the greats, and I see that they all had an idea, they all were driven. They were all driven, each and every single one of them, man. And I love that more than anything. Is seeing that tenacity, seeing that drive each and every single morning. And that's what I try to display onto the kids in school, man. Is be driven. Have a drive. Wake up in the morning with the drive that I'm going to be great. Not just average, not just mediocre. I'm going to be great this morning. Once you get that into your mindset, once you wake, I showed my brother Shane the train. I showed him my medicine cabinet where it says, I will succeed today. I see that every single morning. And my brother Phillips sent me a package. It says, make the rest of your day the best of your day. And it's so true. It's so fact. I want to make, as soon as I get up in the morning, I'm about making the best day, making the rest of my day the best of my day. At 3 o'clock, 2:50 when I wake up, wash my face, get the boogers out of my eyes, wash my face, brush my teeth, and get out here, have my coffee, no sugar in my coffee, and keep going and grinding. It's not just, it's beyond me. It's about helping others, man. The Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. How can I love my neighbor? How can I love my neighbor and only love myself? That's pride. That's arrogance. That's egotistic, and that ain't right. You might as well say you're full of cynicism, and that's all you know. No, the Bible says it's very clear, man. Love thy neighbor as thyself, and that's why I continue to take people that are not spreading the gospel, people that are not filled with the ghost, people that are not filled with the energy, people that are not filled with positive mental attitude. I get rid of them. I don't need you in my life. What I need is people with the positive mental attitude in my life, people that are definitely vibrant, people that show love. Those are the people I want in my life. Those are the people that you should be engulfed in, straight up. Convey the truth right now. The truth is you need to surround yourself with people that are vibrant like myself, straight up. And that's 100, man. I'm not even selling you that. I'm giving it to you for free. That's a straight truth right there. When you change your environment, right here, man, right here, right live, Periscope, hear me out. You have but little conception of the possibilities which lie deep within you, asleep. They're asleep right now. Awaken hard at the awakening of your desire and vision. Arouse, you got to arouse it, man. You have the potential. Everybody has the potential to be great, but nobody knows how to expose it. They're not looking to be watered. They're just going through life, like I said, with the mediocre mindset. The average. It's so contagious, man. It's nasty. You got to understand what I'm telling you, man. It's nasty. But I'm telling you right now, Periscope, I'm telling you, YouTube, I'm telling you, Facebook, Instagram, I'm telling you right now, listen to me. That same desire, that same vision, they'll lift you from above the commonplace of influence of your present environment. You hear me? I got to play my song again. I got to play it again. Where's it at? Where is that though? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, I gotta hear my song. No sugar in my coffee. Absolutely, no sugar in my coffee. I give it to you straight up raw. Just like I told my man Shane last night when we were rapping last night. We were up till what? I think my time is it was 11:15 when we got off the phone. We were rapping. You know, hey, my man was telling my kids straight up. My man Shane put it out to my kids. He was telling them what's going down. That's what I love about my brother. That's a friend. You know, that's a friend. Straight up. Here we go. No cream in my sugar. You gotta hear this song, man. I love this jam. Steve Stracky, what's up, brother? I miss you, man. I appreciate it. Look what you did. Look what you had a helping hand in, man. Steve Stracky, my life counselor right there, man. Hey, Steve Strack, for those that don't know, Steve Stracky was my counselor in my boys' orphanage, in my boys' home, my foundation, my roots. You see what I'm telling you? Like, literally, my man, he helped plant the seed in me. Even though he has not been there the rest of this time in my life, he has definitely helped. He planted the seed. And it took other people in life to water that seed and watch it grow like a petal in a flower, you know? And I thank you so much, Strack. You know that. I definitely, with all my heart, I appreciate you. All the work that you put into me, man. And you could probably sit there. You could sit there right now and probably go, Coach, I didn't put it that much. But you know what? It was the simplicity and clarity of your mind and the ambition that you pushed in me about being great. About moving away from the negative people in my life. Even back in high school, my man was telling me, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Mike Smalls used to tell me, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I mean? Steve Hulk, you know what I mean? Issa Rabadu, you know, Jason Davis. I mean, these are all, you know, Bert. I mean, these are all people that pushed me to be great in life. These are my counsel. These are my life mentor. Those are my family. You know, Tony Diaz, when I got on the phone with Tony Diaz, who was the director of the orphanage, you know what I'm saying? When I got on the phone with him, we talked for about 2 hours. We were rapping. We were rapping. We were reminiscing, but we were rapping. We were harmonizing on the things that God has done in our life. Even despite losing the son, he's still going strong. And I praise God for knowing a man like Tony Diaz. I don't know that feeling of losing a child. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I'm always doing great. I'm excited. I'm healthy, and I'm happy every single time I wake up out of bed. I love waking up at 2:50. I love getting on and grinding. Julie, what's happening? How you doing? Good to see you. Definitely. Amen. I appreciate it. Lisa Franklin, what's happening, girl? Hey, same to you, Julie. I mean that. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Have a beautiful and blessed day and make the rest of your day the best of your day. And always, always, always be a blessing to get a blessing. I love that, man. Straight up. Let me see who else is on. David Macklin, my brother from another mother. David Macklin. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick story, man. This is true. And my man, David Macklin, will back me up on this. He will definitely attest to this. But David Macklin and I met, what would you say, love? About 3 years ago? 3 years ago in a Henderson Mall in Henderson, Nevada. And literally, like, I had spent summers with his former coach, which is Coach Richard Solomon. And when we talked, I asked him, you know, about Richard Solomon, if he had played for him. He was like, yeah, I'll play. I said, man, well, I've been coached by the man. I had never had the opportunity to play for the man, but I was coached by the man. Literally, one of the deepest things that I will always remember is his commitment to his Bible, his commitment to prayer. The second thing that I will take away from is always having a coach's wife to support you. And that's true. I have one of the best wives in the world right now that supports me in all our endeavor, through all of our trials and tribulations in life, the things that we had gone through in life in our young marriage. I mean, man, straight up, people don't understand, like, marriage today in America or maybe around the world. I know in America it's falling. It's a failed plan for a lot of people. But man, I'm gonna tell you right now, being with this beautiful woman for 18 years and then spending 17 years of that being married, man, it has definitely been many blessings. And it's been a blessing to know David Macklin. You know, there's been we will always get the opportunity to rap and to speak with one another. And I appreciate my brother definitely doing his thing. I love my brother, and I thank God so much that, you know, we were able that the universal laws and God put us together, and we were able to intertwine, you know, the people that we know, but also to bring us back together. You know what I'm saying, from time to time. So definitely, Shane the Train, I appreciate you, brother. I mean that. Well, what's happening, man? And good morning to you, brother. Good morning. Good morning. Well, as I said, man, definitely wake up today. That's tomorrow, man. I'm tired. All right. Wake up today with determination on your mind and with an idea that you're going to be great, that you're going to be definitely grinding. My man Pat always gets up in the morning and he's always giving me a message. Hey, coach, let's grind. I'm like, yeah. My man Pat, my man just on fire. I love his tenacity. I love his ambition, just grinding each and every single morning, you know. But yeah, like I said, man, I had to share my idea, you know, of what drives me. And I share that with y'all on Periscope. I share that with y'all on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. I appreciate you guys. I thank God so much for my new surrounding. I thank God so much for all of my new connections. I mean that. Okay, without you, I'm dead serious. Like, this would not be possible. And as I told Mark Zuckerberg, this would not be possible if it wasn't for you and your engineers and your collaborative team. YouTube is the same thing. Periscope is the same thing. Instagram is the same thing. To the directors and entrepreneurs and people that have actually taken the time to put these wonderful tools to use. You know what I'm saying? But not just for, you know, not for just the hello from Russia. I love you. Thank you so much. You're the third person I've been able to connect with in Russia. And I appreciate you joining. I thank you so much. Please make the rest of your day the best of your day. And please be a blessing to get a blessing. I love you. I thank you so much for your ambition to get on and to hear my video and definitely to share it. I thank God so much for you guys. You know, I know that I can't wait. I cannot wait. I believe me when I tell you this. And people think I'm crazy when I say this, man. People think I'm misunderstood when I say this, but I can't wait for next year for Coaching Beyond to take another flight, but also, you know, for It Works to take another flight with me, but also to be able to take a trip to Russia, to take a trip to Nigeria, to take a trip to Australia, to take a trip to New York and see my family, to see my brothers, to see the people that I get to connect with, because that is my mission. Not just to just give you the proverb in itself, even though that's the greatest commission you'll ever receive today, but to get the opportunity, I love it. I love it. One thing I love, and I'll share this with you real fast, Periscope. Commitment equals results equals happiness. Hear me out. Commitment equals results equals happiness. If you're committed with something, man, you'll get the great results. And when you get the results, guess what you get? You get happiness, man. Why do you think I wake up in the morning? Why do you think I made my promise? Okay, December 31st, 2015. I made the promise. I was going to wake up in 2016 and I was going to grind. Not to be mediocre, not to be a mediocre husband, not to be a mediocre father, not to be a mediocre assistant of Mojave Accelerated Learning Center, not to be a mediocre PE coach, not to be a mediocre coach in sports, not to be a mediocre friend. No, that wasn't me. I said, I'm done. I spent 6 years prior to that. 6 years prior to that. I'm not, that's not me. I'm not doing this no more. I woke up and said, no, enough is enough. I'm 37 years old, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life learning. I'm going to spend the rest of my life influencing. I'm going to spend the rest of my life giving. Doesn't matter what I have. I'm going to give it. Why? Because God told me to do it. Why? Because I believe by faith, man. Everything by faith. You know what I'm saying? My why is my faith. My why is my family. My why are my kids. My why. Gotta have a why, man. Gotta have an idea. Gotta have a plan. Gotta have a desire. Desire backed by faith and a vision ready to go. 120. That's where it's at, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need, hey, you have a friend in the U.S., then connect with them. Tell him Coach Sagasta. Sagasta at 2000 on Facebook is on live. Periscope on live. YouTube on live, Instagram on live. That's Coaching Beyond with Coach Sagasta. Coach Sagasta at It Works. Okay, that's www.sagasta7.itworks.com. If you're looking for a new wealthy way of sleep habit, a new wealthy way of creating better health in your life, this is where it started for me. Believe me when I tell you, that's where it started for me. getting the best rest, waking up, just grinding. Love it, man. I love it. I'm serious, man. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, one of the things that I definitely want to continue to do is empower my hey, I shared this with my brother Train last night. Is I want to continue to empower my youth. And like I told the collaborative team at Mojave Accelerated Learning Center is, man, you know what? Either this year or next year, I'm bringing a team of my brothers and sisters from BU from around the world, and we definitely going to put on a nice, brilliant, a nice collaborative event just for you. Just for you. Why? Because I love you. Because I love every single kid that I go to school with. I love my own kids that go to the same school. Why? Because I have passion and love for you. Even when you don't, see it, it's in the dark. But that's integrity. Things that are done, you know, that people can't see, you're still doing. You know what I'm saying? The integrity, you know. So honestly, man. Well, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got to get, man. I got to go. I got to go 120. I got to get my shake on because you see this is empty right now, man. There's no shaking with Coach this morning, man. I got to get my shake on. So please, please, please be driven. Be driven. Be driven. Know your sense of why. Have an idea. Have a vision, and go about it today and just be grinding. Just go 120. Just, you know, one thing I will always come back to is knowing your why. Knowing why you wake up, knowing why you do what you do, you know, and always, please, please, please give your best. Work for the best, give your best, and expect the best, straight up. Many blessings to you. Have a beautiful day. And I look forward. Hey, Facebook, I'm sorry, Periscope, YouTube, I don't have the opportunity to do this yet, but Facebook, we have a bonfire tonight at Mojave Accelerated Learning Center. I'll come live and direct. Okay, so I would definitely be on and Periscope, YouTube, Instagram. If you ain't connected, if you have not connected with me on Facebook Live, then I recommend that you try to get in, okay, now and follow me and see exactly all my affiliates, all my brothers and sisters that I'm affiliated with and get involved. Right now is the time. You want to be empowered. You want to move into some different direction in your life. You feel like you're going through poverty. You feel like you're stuck in the rut. Now's the time to get out of that rut. You know, make the best choice today. So I'm out. Make the rest of your day the best of your day. Peace out.